Hey, welcome back to another video. In this one, stepping in dog crap. In this one, I'm stepping in dog crap. It's her fault. Anyways, in this one, I will pick the 5 must-haves if you are building a metal building this year. I just went through the process a few years ago, and I will give you my thoughts. All right, so this is my 30 by 30 metal steel car, American Steel Carports metal building. And the #1 feature you must get if you get one of these buildings, to me anyways, is the 10-foot by 10-foot door upgrade. From the factory, these come with 8-foot by 8-foot doors. And 8 foot seems plenty wide until you realize a car with its mirrors put out is about 7.5 foot wide. And that gives you about 6 inches on either side. So even at 10 foot wide, my Suburban, which is a wide vehicle, it barely squeezes through here. So definitely get your upgrades to your 10 foot by 10 foot. And 10 foot tall just allows you to not worry about roof racks or taller vehicles, or even have the option to maybe put an RV or a camper inside. So look towards that upgrade. The #2 must-have upgrade is these windows. Get as many as you can afford. When you're $20,000, $30,000 deep into a building, that's $350 a window. I got 4, and I wish I would have got 6, maybe 8. I've got 2 on this wall, 2 on the far wall, but none on this back wall. And they just really help with making things feel more open, giving more natural light, and making the building feel bigger. Along the lines of feeling bigger, the #3 upgrade you must get is your leg height. It was maybe $700 or $800 more, I think, to upgrade from 9-foot leg heights to 12-foot leg heights. And if you take a look around, 12 foot makes such a big difference in how open and spacious this building feels. It also allows you that same option to get the 10 by 10 doors. So if you can get as much height as you want, you won't regret it. It gives you possible loft options, possible storage options above, if you ever want to do an automotive lift, if you just want to park cars in here with, roof racks, and you've got your kayaks or canoes or bikes up there, you don't have to take it off, you can just pull it right in. So when you pick out your building, you're going to be given the option of which way you want the roof to pitch. Now you can have the roof pitch this way, or you can have the roof pitch the other way to where the water drains in front and behind of your building instead of running off the corners to the sides. So my thoughts on this are, 1, I don't like the water running directly off in front, but I guess it still runs over the man door and drips on you unless you're going to install gutters. Also, if you're in the snow climate like me, it's going to shed snow there, and that makes it a pain in the butt to get in. But either way, it's going to be blocking one of your doors, whichever way it goes. But to me, I think it looks a little bit nicer having the pitch oriented the way that I have it oriented. And the other big option to me is, if down the road you're looking to do lean-tos and expand off of either side, this format works better because you can just basically continue the roof line right on down. Now, the other possibility is if you wanted to have a lean-to off of the back, which some people may want, depending on where they want their storage, how close it is to their house. Now, if it was pitched the other way, you would have that ability. In this case, I just have junk stored back here that can sit out. But if this was where you wanted to store, you can still do a lean-to off of this. It doesn't look as appealing. It doesn't blend with the design of the building. So that's a consideration. So yes, this is a cheaper building compared to you know, a wood frame building or something that has, you know, wood siding and shingle roof and all that traditional construction. However, it doesn't necessarily have to look like a cheap building, and I think one of the big things that help it look better is the two-tone metal. Just having a little bit different stripe on the bottom, having the trim be different colors, and I don't know if I can back up far enough to where you can see the roof, but the roof is the same color as the trim in the lower. And I think all those things go together to make the building look a little bit more appealing, maybe a little bit less trashy, I guess. Hate to go that far, but sometimes you see these things in just bright white and non-colored screws, and they do sometimes look trashy. But I think, you know, maybe the little barn star churching it up there kind of helps out with some of that stuff. The diamond door probably does not help with that kind of stuff, but definitely look towards the two-tone. I think it really helps with the overall package. It's just a little bit more money. All right, so there you have it. There's my 5 must-have considerations if you're building a metal building in 2023. Thank you, and have a good one.